Hey everybody, Matt Covert here again from howtobecomearacecardriver.com with another free video, this time about corner exit speed. And this is a particularly important concept because on most racetracks, most of the time is spent on straightaways under acceleration. Alright? And the goal is to have the fastest straightaway speed at the end of the straight. And every straight starts at the end of the corner before it. So corner exit speed is going to give you a faster straightaway speed, and that's going to cut your times way down. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. But first, answer me this. How can two drivers driving the same line average the same corner speed, and yet one of them comes out of the corner faster than the other one? Let's take a look at that. That's really what we're trying to go after here. So let's look at a corner. Okay. Let's say that a driver approaches this corner, and let's say he enters the corner here and uses 100% cornering traction all the way through the corner. Okay, so at this point in the corner, he goes in at 45 miles an hour, and at this point, he's at 45 miles an hour, and at the middle, he's at 45, and right there at 45, and at the corner exit speed, he is at 45 miles an hour. Okay, because he's using all of the car's traction ability for cornering, he's going to stay the same speed all the way through. 100% cornering grip. Okay, that obviously creates an average corner speed of 45 miles an hour. That's kind of a no-brainer. Pretty easy to see. Let's look at it a little bit differently, right? Let's look at a driver who enters the corner a little slower. That sounds kind of counterintuitive, but let's look at a driver who enters the corner a little slower. Okay? And as he progresses through the corner, he gets a little bit faster and a little bit faster. And by the middle of the corner, he's doing 45. Okay? Okay, but the further he gets in the corner, the faster he's going. And at the exit, this driver has a speed of 47 miles an hour. Well, let's look at why that can happen, okay? This driver is entering the corner a little slower, is going down through the middle, and as he reaches the exit, or the midpoint, I guess, he starts to trade off cornering for accelerative forces, okay? He's not using 100% of the car's total ability at any one time. He's trading off cornering for acceleration as he's leaving the apex. And we talked about traction ratios in another video. All right? And I'll put a link up on the screen so you can see that. But by giving up some of the cornering ability as he's unwinding the steering wheel and adding throttle, he's going to reach a 47 mile per hour exit even though he entered slower. All right? And if you do the numbers on this, he has the same average corner speed as the other one. So even by entering the corner at a slower pace, okay, he's not losing any time because their average speeds are the same. But when he gets down to the other end of this straightaway, all the way down here, he's going to be plus 2 miles an hour faster than the other guy. Let's assume they're using the same car and they can accelerate at the same rate. That guy's going to be 2 miles an hour faster going to the next corner, and that's extremely important. And this applies to any type of racing. It applies to autocross corners. It applies to road courses and all that stuff. Really important concept to understand. Not hard to get. It really centers around traction ratios and the traction circle. So go back and watch the link to that. All right? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, highly recommend that you do. I'm going to put a link right there on the screen so you can click over and do that right now. You'll never miss another one of these really cool technical videos. And I'll be back soon with another free video from howtobecomearacecardriver.com.